Have you ever felt so small that the world seemed too big for you? Have you ever looked at the challenges ahead and thought, there's no way I can face this? If you have, then this story is for you. It's about a little bird, a fragile creature that no one expected much from. Yet through one single decision, it discovered something that changed everything. And maybe, just maybe, this story will remind you of the power that already lives inside you. In a quiet countryside outside of Vermont, a little bird was born in a nest tucked high in an old oak tree. The mother bird, gentle and nurturing, sang lullabies as she brought worms and seeds to her chicks. The little bird, whom we'll call Hope, was the smallest among its siblings. While the others flapped their wings eagerly, ready to explore, Hope often stayed behind, afraid of the edge, afraid of falling. The oak tree stood tall above rolling fields. Every day, Hope would watch the wind sway the grass and hear the rustle of leaves. She saw other birds soaring across the sky with such grace and freedom. Her siblings would tease her. "Come on, Hope. Aren't you tired of clinging to the nest? Don't you want to fly?" But she always shook her head, whispering, "I'm not ready. What if I fall?" Seasons began to change. Spring turned into summer, and summer into autumn. One by one, her brothers and sisters spread their wings, took flight, and left the nest. They found new trees, new skies, new adventures. But Hope stayed. The oak became her prison and her comfort all at once. Then came a stormy night. The wind howled like a wild animal, shaking the branches of the old oak. Hope huddled close to the center of the nest, trembling. Thunder rolled, lightning struck, and the rain poured. With a violent gust, part of the nest cracked and pieces scattered into the darkness. Hope realized that if she stayed there much longer, the nest might collapse completely. She would have no choice but to face the unknown. As dawn broke, the storm quieted, but the world looked different. The once sturdy nest was damaged. Hope's mother nudged her gently. "My little one," she said, "you cannot stay here forever. The sky may look frightening, but it was made for you. You were not given wings just to sit still. You were born to fly." Hope looked at the edge of the branch. Her heart raced. She shuffled closer, peering down at the ground so far below. Fear surged through her tiny body. She stepped back, shaking her head. "I can't, Mama, I'm not strong enough." Her mother only replied softly, "Strength isn't something you wait to feel. It's something you discover the moment you leap." Those words echoed in Hope's mind all day. Strength isn't something you wait to feel. It's something you discover. She thought of her siblings soaring freely, thought of the life waiting beyond the oak, and thought of the storm that had nearly taken everything away. That night, while the world was quiet, Hope made a decision. Tomorrow she would try, not because she felt ready, but because she finally understood she could not wait forever. The sun rose gently over the fields. Dew sparkled on the grass. The air was crisp with morning light. Hope stepped again to the edge of the branch. Her wings trembled. Her tiny heart pounded so loudly she thought the whole forest could hear it. She whispered to herself, "I was born to fly." And then she jumped. At first she dropped like a stone. Panic surged through her as the ground rushed closer, but instinct took over. Her wings spread wide, flapping awkwardly at first, then faster, stronger. A sudden rush of wind lifted her, carried her higher, and for the very first time she felt the freedom of the sky. She soared above the oak, above the fields, above everything that once held her back. Tears of joy filled her eyes. She realized she had been caged not by the nest, not by the world, but by her own fear. And by leaping, she discovered the power within herself. From that day forward, Hope never doubted her wings again. She still faced storms, strong winds, and challenges in the sky, but she had already won the greatest battle, the battle against her own doubt. And so, dear listener, I want to ask you, what nest are you still clinging to? What branch are you afraid to step off from? Is it the dream you've always had but never dared to pursue? Is it the change you know you need to make, but you keep telling yourself you're not ready? Remember this, you will never feel completely ready, but readiness is not the requirement. Courage is. Strength is not something you wait to feel. It's something you find the moment you leap. The little bird didn't discover its power by staying in the nest. It discovered it by daring to fall and by daring to rise. And so will you. Because the truth is, the power you're searching for has been within you all along. So go ahead, step to the edge, spread your wings, and leap into the life you were born to live.